So as it currently stands, there is a unified conference, but it's a small conference, and the larger conferences, they're kind of these, I guess, siloed ecosystems where, you're not going to have a lot of GNOME people going to Academy. You're not going to have a lot of Academy I'm sure there is some crossover. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure people go to both. But if you're a GNOME person and you're going to one conference that year, you're probably going to GWADEC. If you're a KDE person, you're probably going to Academy.
Correct. And I know people who travels at least 2, but also 3 times a year to participate to all the conferences. And yeah, like Mauro, that, for example, Mauro from Switzerland is maybe, let me say, less problematic because as these conferences are happening in Europe, is not that hard.
I'm over in Australia.
You are from Australia. We have participants from the United States, from South America.
I lived in Taiwan. I lived in Taiwan for 18 years. I just recently moved to Switzerland. So I know very well how tiring, expensive, and actually draining overall is to just go there. It's maybe not as bad as for Brody, but it used to take me 22, 23 hours from my home in Taiwan to get to the hotel near the conference in Europe, right? And then you are, you need a day to kind of recover, adjust, right? Then you do the conference, which is usually very exciting and very tiring. And then the worst part is then you also have to go back and then recover and then go back to work, which is basically at the very least 1 week, if not 10 days of not being out and tired. And I'm not even talking about the airfare right prices, which for Brody must be absolutely something that people cannot ignore. Let's say that.
Yeah, let's find out. Where did the latest GWADEC happen, for example?
Look for a flight to Milan.
Adelaide to Milan.
GWADEC was in Brescia, that is 100 kilometers from Milan, and Academy was in Berlin. So you can check the two.
The cheapest is $1,400 Australian dollars. It's a 25-hour flight. Yeah, so a little bit of a distance.
If you have to choose to which conferences to go, maybe if you can afford it, probably you do one.
Right.
Anyway. Not even 2, probably.
Yeah.
Or you are part of the staff and you have a different interest in participating, but as an attendee that is just there for the fun of being there, what are the chances you go to more than one conference in Europe?
Right.
Or as an Australian, anywhere? Because even in Asia, for you is different, but is not that much different.
Yeah.
When I was in Taiwan, I was working there, not for Canonical. One of my colleagues say, "Hey, we should go to Australia. It's very close." And I'm in Taiwan, right? It's very close, and it's like 10 hours. I'm like, wow, these people, very, very close is 10 hours. So, wow.
Yeah, the other problem that we have here is even local flights are kind of expensive depending on where you go, just because no one lives here, right? So there's just not the same sort of economy of scale.
Okay.
Makes sense. But yes, this was part of this. If you want, Pietro, I can continue a little bit. And we were just riffing and chatting, and we had this idea, and we thought, okay, let's keep going. These ideas are easy, and implementations are difficult. And we thought, let's see if we can take this a step beyond just an idea. Otherwise, it's an idea here. In 20 years from now, we will still have this idea in our minds, and it never goes anywhere. So that's what we did. We wanted to show that, okay, we have an idea. We'll turn it into a plan, right? A concrete plan, and start a discussion with something written down, which is less vague and more precise, and show that we are not here to be opinionated and let you do all the work. Instead, we are here to, yes, maybe a little bit opinionated, but we are absolutely here to contribute, which is, the spirit of open source. We say, okay, this is our idea. We'll transform it into a plan and we'll offer our help. Like, if you would like to explore this idea or make it into a reality, we're going to help. It's two of us, but perhaps if it becomes something, perhaps we can inspire other people to, jump on this and help out. This is like the core messages that we wanted to send. And it's not a critique of what these groups are doing today. This is our idea and plan to, from our point of view, improve things and show the spirit of collaboration in open source and show that these communities are actually part of the larger free open source and Linux community. And there's a lot of extremely good people here, and we can perhaps help bring things together and different point of views, different experiences, different like technical ideas, different skill sets. So perhaps something can come out of this when you put, not the same usual group and you put some external people. Sometimes good things can happen. So, and that's one aspect. And the other aspect, as Pietro already mentioned, is about, I think we are both big fans of efficiency. For the reasons that Pietro already mentioned, right? If you can travel once, why not to travel once and potentially get a lot more bang for your buck as an attendee? And for an organizer, potentially, if there's more people attending, maybe somebody came because, it looks like a good event, it looks like a fun event. Maybe they don't care about GNOME, but now they come and they say, oh, these people are actually pretty cool. Oh, let's have a look, right? So those were the more, a few of the motivations from us. Pietro, do you want to add something?
Yeah, sorry. About the efficiency, I would like also to add all those communities, all those projects care a lot, and I agree, care a lot about the environment. There are documents about, at least in GNOME, there is a document about what to care when preparing a conference. So, for example, we talk about using buildings with renewable energy or use disposable, compostable stuff for the food and the drinks. But then we don't talk about the environment impact of having 3 flights a year.
Right.
So it's not only a matter of the conference efficiency itself. It's not only a matter of having people spend less time in flights. It's also a matter of environmental impact. Every year, the conference have to buy stuff, and this is mentioned in the document, have to buy stuff that is thrown away just because they are not good for the next conference.
Right. So
I have here in my
you might
office,
buy extra resources that would go bad, but you can keep cups and stuff around, but if you had bought food for the conference, then very likely that's going to be gone by the time, next one rolls around.
Yeah, but for example, I have here in my office 3 3 banners for this year's conference. Okay, the thing itself, the vinyl film is printed. Okay, but the structure, the aluminum structure, is destined to the garbage. Because next year, as the conference is not anymore in Brescia, is somewhere else where someone is proposing, in that place, the full structure is going to be bought again, because I'm not going to be there with my structure, with the structure we already bought, let's say in time or in a cost-efficient way, because we would need to ship them to use them. So what is more cheap, to the cheapest option? To produce them again here in Brescia and ship to the next city, and then who is there, ship to the next city, and then ship to or buy them from scratch at the local place. And this is waste. Every time this is waste. And this is part of the, let's say, other side of the proposal of stop moving the conference, but establish it in a single place. We proposed Brescia for a single reason. Well, 2 reasons. One, the feedback of this year's GUADEC has been very positive about the venue, the town, the transport. Generally had a very positive feedback.
What event hall was it hosted at? Just so I can show a picture of it.
Sorry, could you repeat?
Where was the event actually hosted?
Was in the University of Brescia,
awesome.
The public University of Brescia.
Okay, awesome, thank you. Keep going.
No worry. If you need any link, reference, or whatever later, just ask. No worries.
Easy.
And so there has been a positive feedback, meaning if we repeat it there, everything should be okay for everyone. And secondly, not least important, but maybe more important, as all these events are organized by volunteers, in Brescia, I can guarantee I can help personally, and I'm willing to help personally. If we change a town for whatever reason, I personally cannot guarantee to be able to help, because if it is in Milano, that is 1 hour from here, okay, I have some chance to help. Not in the same way, but I have some chance to help. If it is in Berlin, how can I help? So the next question is, who is going to help efficiently and with the effort that is required to organize something like that? So don't take the proposal to host it in Brescia as a real personal thing. I absolutely want it in Brescia. Is linked to these 2 reasons and only to these 2 reasons. I'm happy with whatever location is chosen. I cannot help if it is not near me. That's the only point. So publishing a proposal, we used references and proposed things that we are sure, and I mean me and Mauro, are sure we can help with. We don't pretend it to be exactly like we proposed. This is where we are confident. It's published openly to accept every kind of comment, every kind of opinion, every kind of suggestion. Feel free to suggest, to propose, to say whatever you want to say. We are here to listen and to help.